Time to be brave.
Good luck.
Welcome back to the channel. Spoiler alert. According to a recent hypothesis about Loki Season 2, the MCU series would introduce the Kang Dynasty, the real antagonist of the Avengers. After the huge cliffhanger in Loki Season 2, Episode 4, temporal radiation appeared to have destroyed the Kang version of Victor Timely. Nonetheless, this might pave the way for the emergence of a significant antagonist in the MCU multiverse, one that would mesh nicely with existing MCU big bats. The overloaded temporal loom, which was used to connect branching histories, detonated in Loki Season 2, Episode 4, seemingly killing everyone and reality itself, despite the TVA's plan to stabilize it. Victor Timely, on the other hand, was notable for being the first person to appear to have perished. Having offered to repair the loom, he was instantly destroyed as a result. But maybe this is just the start of a new direction for Timely as we move into the latter episodes of Loki Season 2, and maybe even further with Avengers 5. A big turn in Loki Season 2 could make Kang a more potent character. Will Victor return to his former self? In Loki Season 2, Victor Timely is completely destroyed. Loki Season 2 has 2 episodes left. Therefore, it's obvious that the cast of the upcoming MCU series will make an appearance. But given how Victor Timely was destroyed while in possession of the throughput multiplier and his enigmatic prototype device, which some have speculated may be an early form of Kang's multiversal engine core, one has to wonder if he will return altered in any way. This is especially true in light of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. In any case, the basic thesis is that Victor Timely will potentially change and become more than the bashful inventor he has been in the MCU so far. Fear has been expressed about what Timely might become, as demonstrated in Loki Season 2. Particularly, Sylvie worries that Victor might turn into another He Who Remains, or something worse. This is definitely a reference to Kang the Conqueror and all of his versions, which appear to be much more dangerous than the newly established Council of Kangs and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, as has been seen elsewhere in the MCU cosmos. Therefore, based on his theoretical development, Victor might turn into a Prime Kang and become the primary antagonist in Avengers 5, which is scheduled for release in 2026. Why Victor Timely makes sense as the strongest Kang and how it connects with other MCU villains Kang the Conqueror and Victor Timely against the sacred timeline Victor Timely's current fate is unknown, particularly in light of the cliffhanger from Loki Season 2, Episode 4, where it seemed that he had died, albeit briefly. But there's a good deal of worry about what he could become into. Similarly, there has been a significant build-up to the possibility of the next multiversal war, as well as allusions to the possibility of future Kang variations emerging as serious threats that are probably directed at the Kang Dynasty. Victor Timely might therefore develop into a highly interesting new Kang variation with a stronger level of relatability and sympathetic drive, differentiating him from other Kangs and making him a legendary MCU big evil. Comparable to Thanos as a villain who spans multiple sagas, Victor Timely growth into a far more formidable Prime Kang would be ideal. Victor was first presented in Loki Season 2 as a young child who was given a life path he wasn't really sure he wanted. Still, he developed into this shy inventor with lofty goals that he hadn't yet achieved. Timely does, yet, still harbor some underlying evil, as evidenced by his betrayal of Miss Minutes and Ravonna. One possibility for the MCU with a lot of depth is to see Timely develop and ultimately go to battle with all the other Kangs for multiversal control. Marvel Studios seems to be building a pretty on-brand arc, especially if Timely reappears in the remaining episodes of Loki Season 2 with an altered persona from the one who was originally seen in Chicago in 1893.
Please. I haven't done anything.
No, you will.